Good evening. On behalf of myself, Linda Hume, Vice President, along with our West Bridgewater Athletic Boosters Club Committee, we would like to say welcome to the 2025-2026 Athletic Awards Night. We are a small parent-volunteer fundraising organization that has contributed over $25,000 to our student athletes and the athletic program just this year alone. Please see the book for details on these contributions. Our fundraising efforts help keep our athletic fees one of the lowest in the area. Some of our fundraising events include the student car wash, concessions during football, basketball, unified sports, spring track, and most recently during the Wizards basketball game, as well as our fall comedy night show, our upcoming spring golf tournament, and the most critical fundraiser to our organization, bingo at St. Anne's. One way to thank those who support our bingo volunteer efforts is twice a year we hold a raffle drawing. When you volunteer for bingo, you're entered into the raffle. We then pull a winner to be reimbursed for the cost equal to our athletic fee, $300. The more nights you volunteer, the more opportunities to win. We have a clipboard at the back of the gym for those interested in signing up. In addition, our golf tournament is coming up on Monday, June 22nd. As a committee, we would like to thank everyone in the building who may have sponsored, donated a raffle, or got a team together to come out and play. We appreciate your support. Team registration closed today. We have a handful of foursomes available if you are still interested in playing. Please let us know after tonight's event, and we should be able to accommodate you. We are also accepting tea sponsors and raffle donations. Before we move on to tonight's events, I'd like to take a minute to acknowledge some of those who have supported our efforts. If you are one of our committee members, please stand up. If you are one of our Thursday night bingo volunteers, please stand up. Our fundraising wouldn't be a success without the help of these volunteers. Keep your ears open for some fresh fundraising efforts coming this 2026-2027 school year. In wrapping up, tonight's event, along with a fall jacket celebration, recognizes the dedication and hard work of our athletes. We would like to acknowledge the coaches for their time and commitment to our students, and a special thanks to Jen Hamill for all of her hard work and the countless hours she dedicates to the athletic program and its students. Finally, a quick note about tonight's format. Athletes, please listen. When you hear your team called for on deck, please proceed quietly to the back of the gym. Our boosters volunteers will direct you to the athletic hallway, where you will quietly wait for your team to be announced from the side door. This is where you will receive your certificates. When you hear your team called, you will proceed to line up in front of the WB backdrop. Your coach will speak. Terry O'Neill and Jen Kierton and Jen Turner will take a group photo of the team and coach, and then you'll proceed quietly back to your seats. We have been rotating which season we start with. Tonight we start with unified sports, then spring, winter, and fall. Some sports will fall out of line due to the tournaments playing today. Now, I'd like to welcome Jen Hamill to the podium.
Oh, come on, let's give it up for Linda. Nice job, Linda. Woo! She did super. I know she was a little nervous. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Athletic Awards Night. Tonight we gather to celebrate our student athletes and all they have accomplished throughout the and 2026 school year. Before we begin recognizing our award winners, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and thank the many people who make West Bridgewater athletics possible. First, thank you to Superintendent Bodwell, Principal Page, and Assistant Principal Mr. Hanna for their continued support of our athletic programs and our student athletes. A special thank you goes to the WB Athletic Boosters, Kim Foley, President, Linda Hume, Vice President, Secretary, Terry Kierton, Jen Kelly, Treasurer, and the countless parent volunteers who generously give their time to support our teams. Through fundraising, event support, and countless hours behind the scenes, you help provide opportunities that would not be possible without your dedication. Simply put, many of our programs would not be what they are today without your support. So thank you very much. I would also like to recognize our athletic trainers, Audra and Cassidy, along with our school nurse, Mrs. Dietrichson. Their commitment to health and well-being of our student athletes helps keep our athletes healthy, safe, and competing at their best. Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Nobrega and his facilities crew for everything they do to keep our fields, gymnasiums, turf, and track in outstanding condition. Their hard work ensures our athletes have great places to practice and compete throughout the year. Thank you. I would also like to thank Ms. Macmillan, Ms. DiLorenzo, and Ms. Waller for all their behind-the-scenes work that keeps our athletic department and school running smoothly. From preparing certificates and coordinating countless details to assisting athletes, families, and coaches and staff throughout the year. Your dedication often goes unnoticed but is deeply appreciated. Thank you for helping make tonight's celebration and so much of what you do throughout the year possible. So I want to say thank you to them because they're instrumental in what I do. I also want to recognize Steve Reddington for his tremendous support throughout the year, from collecting data to helping compile the information found in tonight's awards booklet. Steve's assistance has been invaluable, and I am incredibly grateful for all that he does. So Steve, thank you. And I would also like to thank our coaches. I truly could not do this job without you. Whether it's helping prepare fields, determining if facilities are playable on many rainy days, scheduling contests, hosting championship events, mentoring student athletes, or just simply doing whatever needs to be done. Your dedication is remarkable. You give so much of your time and energy, and our athletic programs are stronger because of you. So thank you very much. And as Mrs. Page often says, it takes a village. I couldn't agree more. West Bridgewater Athletics is successful because of the incredible team of people who work together to support our student athletes. To everyone I have mentioned tonight, and many others who work behind the scenes, thank you. I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. This year was another special one for West Bridgewater Athletics, and before we celebrate the accomplishments of our award recipients, I would like to take a moment to reflect on what makes our athletic community so special. One program that continues to make us incredibly proud is our Unified Sports Program. Through Unified Basketball, Unified Cornhole, and Unified Bocce, our student athletes demonstrate what sports are truly about: inclusion, teamwork, friendship, and belonging. These programs provide opportunities for students of all abilities to participate in athletics, build meaningful relationships, and represent West Bridgewater with pride. The impact of unified sports extends far beyond wins and losses. The lessons learned through these experiences strengthens our school community and reminds us that success is measured not only by championships and awards, but also by the connections we build and the positive impact we have on one another. We're grateful to all the athletes, partners, coaches, and staff who help make these opportunities possible. That same spirit of commitment and excellence was evident across all our athletic programs this year. Our student athletes continued to raise the standard in both competition and in the classroom. Throughout the year, we celebrated SCC All-Stars, honorable mentions, sportsmanship award winners, league MVPs, all scholastics, state qualifiers, and championship teams. As a school, we are proud to have numerous teams qualify for the MIAA state tournament, continuing a tradition of excellence that has become an expectation at West Bridgewater. We celebrate South Coast Conference championships in boys cross country, field hockey, and football, along with the Cranberry League championship in gymnastics. Athletics across all 3 seasons earned recognition at the league, state, and regional levels. We also witnessed many remarkable individual accomplishments. School records broken, milestones achieved were reached, including 1,000 point scorers, and one student athlete surpassed 3,000 career saves. These accomplishments are impressive, but what stands out even more are the countless examples of leadership, perseverance, resilience, and sportsmanship displayed by our athletes throughout the year. Whether competing on the field, the court, the track, the golf course, the mat, or rink, our student athletes represented West Bridgewater with pride, determination, and class. In addition to our student athletes' success, we're proud to recognize several coaching and team honors earned this year. West Bridgewater was represented by the South Coast Conference. We had a Coach of the Year. Teams earned SCC Team Sportsmanship Awards. These recognitions reflect the character, leadership, and respect that our coaches and student athletes demonstrate every day and serve as a reminder that success is about more than just the wins and the losses. And none of these accomplishments would be possible without the support of families. Parents, thank you for your time, your commitment, and unwavering support of your children. Thank you for getting them to practices, games, meetings, and events. Thank you for your flexibility when schedules change, buses run late, games are postponed, and weather forces us to adjust plans. We are fortunate to have dedicated, hardworking, competitive, and exceptional student athletes here at West Bridgewater, and this is a direct reflection of the support, the values, and encouragement they receive at home. Much of what you do often goes unseen, but please know it is appreciated. Students, when tonight's celebration is over, please take a moment to thank your parents. Give them a hug. They were your first Uber drivers, your biggest fans, and your most loyal supporters. They have made countless sacrifices to help you pursue the activities you love. And parents, please know that you are truly appreciated. And to our student athletes, thank you for another exciting and fun and competitive year. Your dedication both on and off the field is noticed and appreciated. Thank you for creating so many memorable moments for our school community, from championship performances to unforgettable playoff runs, with our boys basketball team reaching the Final Four for the first time in school history. We thank you for representing West Bridgewater with pride. We are excited to see what milestones, records, and accomplishments await you next year. And finally, to our seniors, congratulations. We are incredibly proud of everything you have accomplished during your time at West Bridgewater. When the final score of your high school career may already be written, the good news is that the next game is just beginning. Play with the same heart, determination, resilience, and pride that you made Wildcats. Continue to embrace challenges, support those around you, and pursue your goals with confidence. Because no matter where life takes you, remember that you will always be part of the Wildcat family. And as we always say, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. So I thank everyone tonight. Now let's turn the spotlight to our coaches, and they share the accomplishments of their teams and recognize the outstanding achievements of our student athletes from this memorable year. So thank you very much. And let's go with our unified sports with Nikki Maloney. We're gonna bring them out. You're gonna read that, and then you're okay. Wait, just yeah, stay right here until I can sign it.
All right. Hello, I'm Nikki Maloney. I coach our Unified Sports. Our Unified Sports program had 3 very successful seasons full of laughs, good competition, and skill development this year. Our Unified Bocce team started the year off strong with solid teamwork. Our athletes helped each other learn the rules of the game and demonstrated impressive flexibility across the series of matches they participated in throughout the season. Many of our student athletes stepped out of their comfort zone and tried something new by signing up for bocce, and it was fun as a coach to watch them improve their skills and develop friendships along the way. After bocce, we transitioned into basketball season with a small but tight-knit team. We had many returning players that led the way for our team, including senior Zachary Folger and captains Christian O'Connor and Adri Guardioni. The team finished the season 2-1 after some very close and high-energy matchups. Their spatial awareness, ball control, and communication came leaps and bounds in the process, and they played hard until the very end of every game. When basketball came to a close, we transitioned into cornhole season. We had our largest cornhole team to date, full of many different personalities. We traveled to 2 away matches and hosted 60 students for a tournament at the end of our season. Overall, we hosted a basketball scrimmage with staff and veteran players, 2 family days, and 3 jamborees over the course of the year with students from a variety of other towns. Many of our athletes participated in more than 1 season of Unified and dedicated many hours to improving their skills. We look forward to next year and thank all of those that have supported our program and athletes this year. I'll now read our athlete names. Sebastian Barrows, bocce, basketball, and cornhole. Adri Guardioni, bocce, basketball, and cornhole. Sal Guardioni, bocce, basketball, and cornhole. Christian O'Connor, bocce, basketball, and cornhole. Ian Myaskovsky, bocce and cornhole. Damian Schmier, bocce and cornhole. Samuel Victoria, bocce and cornhole. Abby LeMay, basketball and cornhole. Jack Murphy, basketball and cornhole. Rory Lynn, bocce. Harper Lynn, bocce. Sasvi Bianami, basketball. Brian Mundler, basketball. Jeffrey Simmons, basketball. Enzo Vieira, basketball. Liliana Damon, cornhole. Nicholas Riccatelli, cornhole. Noah Hickman, cornhole. Our assistant basketball coach, Dylan Spadia. And our senior athlete, Zachary Folger, who participated in bocce, basketball, and cornhole for the last 3 years, who has earned his varsity jacket and senior plaque this year. A big congratulations to Zach and all of our other Unified athletes.
It doesn't say who I'm supposed to call up. Was I supposed to do that? I'm trying to look and see who said the appointments, but I don't see here.
Oh. Our next team up is softball, on deck, boys spring track.
The varsity softball team had an encouraging season. The team won more games this year than they did the previous 2 years combined. The team then featured in a newspaper articles and was the focus of a segment on the local NBC affiliate. The team had no seniors this year, and it was impressive to see the girls with such diverse ages get along so well all season long. The coaches of the other teams constantly praised how good our young players performed in the field, and I was always proud of how they acted off the field. The future is bright for West Bridgewater softball. All right. This is bad timing. Please hold your applause until the end. Congratulations to this year's varsity letter winners. Captain Jillian Foley, Haley Krakowski, Captain Brianna LaGrange, SEC Sportsmanship Honor, Emma Mayer, Alexandra Edgerly, Holly Horton, Kayla Moody, Captain Alana Fidalgo, SEC All-Star, also earned her 100th hit, Gabrielle Amaro, Regan Bryant, SEC All-Star, no-hitter, perfect game, 100 strikeouts, Emma Crows, SEC Honorable Mention, Lacey Roach, Sarah Perry, Violet Sylvia, Liliana Morales, SEC Honorable Mention, and manager Riley Leonard. Next up is boys spring track, and on deck is girls spring track. Thank you.
All right, next up is boys spring track. The track team had a great season this year. We finished third in the league. It was a very enjoyable group of guys to coach. I really enjoyed coaching these guys. We had 3 kids that were all-stars this year, which is really good. We're in a pretty hard division. So congratulations to those guys that were our all-stars. And that was Peyton Opoku-Mensah, Alex Kelly, and Jude Tate. We also had 2 school records that were broken this year. One of those was Jude in the 400 hurdles, and then just this past Saturday at the Westfield Division Championships, we had the 4x800 relay team break the school record by like 20 seconds. That was impressive. So really good job there. And that was Sam Stapleton, Alex Kelly, Jude Tate, and Jason Gothage did that. It's cliche to say that we're going to miss the seniors, but I'm really going to miss these seniors. Some of these guys I feel like I've coached forever, and they're just invaluable to the team in terms of their athletic performance, their leadership skills, their reliability. So seniors going to miss you dudes a lot. And also just want to give a shout out to all the younger talent that we have on the team too. A lot of talent in the junior squad, but if you look at our roster, we've got sophomores, freshmen, even an 8th grader that lettered. That's very difficult to do in track and field because usually the older guys gobble up all the points. So it's always really cool when the younger kids get letters. I'm always impressed by that. So I guess I'll read the letter winners here. So we'll start with the seniors. I had Anthony D'Agostino, captain and SEC honorable mention. We had Achilles Gomes, captain, SEC honorable mention. Peyton Opoku-Mensah, all-star captain. George Baroud, these are the juniors now. George Baroud, Cam Freites, captain. Jason Gothage, SEC honorable mention, also helped set the school record in 4x8. Cole Seckinger, Jude Tate, all-star and school record breaker. Sophomores, Jeremiah Barros, Nathan Gomez, Alex Kelly, who was also an all-star and helped with that relay record. Ethan Normal, Tyler Thorson, Carter Rowe, Samuel Stapleton, record breaker, and our lone 8th grader, Connor Belvin. Nice job, guys. Next up will be girls spring track, and on deck is boys tennis.
All right. So our girls track team had a successful season. We were second in the SCC Gold. We had several athletes qualify for invitational meets and the league championship. Kate Ostrino, Chloe Gauthier, Alyssa Caldera, Kayla Walker all qualified to compete at the D6 championship this past weekend. Kayla Walker also improved her own school record in the 200. This year we had 2 athletes join us as seniors, Olivia Phillip and Lucinda Romes, who brought leadership and hard work each day. In addition, Carrie Gomes continued her role as captain in her 6th year with the team and brought her positive energy and enthusiasm each day. We're definitely going to miss these seniors, but we wish them the best of luck with their next chapter. Starting with our team managers, we had Benaisa Tavares, Genesis Hueso. Then we had our senior, Carrie Gomes, senior Olivia Phillip, senior Lucinda Romeus, junior and SEC All-Star D6 qualifier Kate Ostrino, junior Caitlin Berry, Jill Bouvier, Sarah Burke, Sarah Diedrichsen, SEC All-Star Honorable Mention and D6 qualifier Chloe Gauthier, junior Jaisha Moyes, sophomore SEC All-Star Honorable Mention and D6 qualifier Alyssa Caldera, sophomore Brianna De Palma, Alyssa Martins. Then we had a large freshman crew here, Abby Arell, Leah Perez, Emma Pope, Abby Rudolph, Charlotte Tate, and Kayla Walker. Kayla was also SEC All-Star school record holder and D6 qualifier. And then our 2 7th grade letter earners, Ryan O'Keefe and Janelle Bararu. Sorry, Janelle. Great job, ladies.
Next up is boys tennis, and on deck is girls tennis.
Hello. The boys tennis team had a great season this year as they improved drastically from the previous year to this year. The nice part about this group is we have everybody returning. There were no seniors on this team. Strong leadership in the junior class of the 4 captains, Ryan Ginich, Nathan Trott, Sean Burns, and Noah Holland. We also had Joe Sanses is our Sportsmanship Award winner. All right, boys tennis. Next up is girls tennis, and on deck is boys cross country.
All right, the girls tennis team had a great season and improved throughout the year. Being the youngest team in the league, the girls competed every day and qualified for the state tournament for the first time in a few years. The future is very bright for our program and can't wait to see what they do next year. A big thank you to our seniors, Jasmine Lawler and Captain Elena Jenkinson, for everything they have done for our program. All right, first, senior captain and SEC honorable mention, Elena Jenkinson. Senior, Jasmine Lawler. Juniors, Jojo Garcia, and our manager, Evie Pappas. Kira Cognivan, Rose Dietrichson, and also SEC Sportsmanship Award winner. Elena Mai, Kat Robertson, Lauren Wallace, Riley Turner, Addie Maloney, and Sevi Pacheco. Thank you.
Next up is boys cross country, and on deck is girls cross country.
They're usually blinding with their speed. We're going to have them come in slowly so everybody can see them. The boys cross-country team finished the season 4-4 overall, but in the conference they were undefeated, and these victories earned them their first SCC championship since we joined the conference 3 years ago. And while it's the first, it's definitely not the last. At the MIA championships this past fall, the team finished 14th overall, which was actually the school's highest finish in the past 6 years. We'll read off the letter winners and we can applaud at the end. We have senior SEC honorable mention, Anthony D'Agostino, junior John O'Neill, junior Cameron Freites, who was also the sportsmanship winner, junior Nate Trott, sophomores Jeremiah Barros, Tyler Beatty, Alex Kelly, and Alex was also an all-star and the SEC MVP. He's going to receive his trophy right now. Sophomore Caleb Watson, freshman SEC honorable mention Sam Stapleton, and 8th grader Connor Belvin. This is the varsity boys cross country team. All right, next up is girls cross country, and on deck is fall cheer. The girls cross-country team was small in numbers. We only had 6 athletes, so hint, hint, nudge, nudge, feel free to join the team in the fall. But that being said, they still finished the season 2-2 overall, which placed them 3rd in the South Coast Conference. The young team held their own against some very solid competition, and Captain Emma Pope qualified for the MIA State Championship as an individual this past fall. So here are our girls. We have sophomore Alana Fettel, freshman Charlotte Farrell-Friend, freshman FCC All-Star and also an Enterprise All-Scholastic Emma Pope, 8th grader Taylor Connolly, 7th grader and SEC Sportsmanship winner Stacy Murphy, and 7th grader Janelle Wariru. So that is our girls varsity cross-country team. Next up will be fall cheer, and after that on deck is field hockey.
Okay. All right, while the girls are getting situated, I will
Reed. Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm the cheer coach. First, I would like to recognize my seniors, Bailey and Amara. Where is she? In the hallway. I was lucky enough to have two seniors this year who have dedicated most of their lives to cheer, starting in town cheer and eventually transitioning to varsity. I have been very fortunate to coach both of them at both levels, and it has been really special to watch them grow into athletes and leaders. Our fall season started off strong with our cheer clinic, and soon after we began learning our competition choreography in August for our November competition. This season, we were able to level up our stunts, which was exciting to see, thanks to our secret weapon, Harper. We did face a few injuries that affected our competition routine, but these girls worked incredibly hard and stepped up wherever and whenever they were needed. When it came time to perform, they delivered a flawless routine and hit zero. Unfortunately, due to a penalty, which we were not aware of, we didn't advance to regionals. If we did not have that penalty, we would have advanced. But I know this team will come back next fall ready to prove what they can do. So the girls, my captain, Bailey Anderson, senior, Amara DeBella, senior, Jaisha Moise, who's not here, she's a captain, Kira Smith is a captain, then we have Skylar Murphy, Eva Nutt, Juliana Liancello, Shay Martinez, Elisa Xavier, Joanna Baroud, Addie Maloney, Emmy Pimentel, and Harper Wolf. These are the girls. All right, next up is field hockey, and on deck is girls soccer.
Good evening. I'd like to also, first of all, thank the boosters for everything they do for the kids. It's a great night, and it's really unsung how much they give to the kids and give back through the school system. So thank you to the boosters. The girls finished the season 13-5-3. Back-to-back South Conference Gold League champions. Made the MIAA tournament round of 16. A very impressive season for the group of hardworking girls. We had one senior, Olivia Phillips, so everybody will be back again next year. So, Olivia Phillips, senior. Caitlin Barry, captain, SEC All-Star, Brianna LaGrange. Riley Donovan, captain, Alexis Perez, South Coast Conference sportsmanship winner. Jillian Foley, Haley Krakowski, South Coast Conference All-Star. Sarah Dietrichson, South Coast Honorable Mention. Emma Marr, Maeve Matter, Reese O'Keefe, South Coast All-Star. Addison Holland, Nora Reynolds, Julia Martineau, Paige Zaleski, Lauren Wallace, Captain Alexander Edgerly, SEC Honorable Mention. Abigail Rudolph, Gabby Amaro, and Ryan O'Keefe. Up next is girls soccer. On deck is volleyball. I don't think they want me.
Oh, soccer and then volleyball. Okay, because Ariana alone is going to do volleyball.
All right. The girls varsity soccer team finished the season 8-10. We qualified for the state tournament and were second in the league. They played a hard-fought game against Hampshire Regional and a double overtime loss. It was by far the best game of the season, and we are very proud of how the girls finished. Thank you to our seniors, Alexis Adenopoulos, Alyssa Catino, Olivia Milton, Shayna Wallach, and Kerry Gomes. We will miss you, and good luck with your future. And now for the team. Seniors, Alexis Adenopoulos, Alyssa Catino, Captain and SCC All-Star EMAS All-State First Team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic, Kerry Gomes, Olivia Milton, our manager, Presley Soers, Shayna Wallach, Juniors, Caroline Auger, Kate Estrino, who's SCC Sportsmanship Award, Jill Bouvier, Sarah Burke, Sanaya DeCanto, who's also SCC Honorable Mention, Chloe Gothier, SCC Honorable Mention, Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic Honorable Mention, Sophia Hume, SCC All-Star, Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic Honorable Mention, Jen Lamline, Chloe Concanon, Leah Perez, Kira Skipkovich, Kayla Walker, and Kara Lamline. Whew. Girls soccer team. Next up will be volleyball and on-deck girls basketball.
Is Ariana Lone was going to do the volleyball? Oh yeah, and then on deck is girls basketball. So volleyball's up now? Yeah, it's not out yet. I mean, shoot, yes. So I can mix that. So it's Ariana Lone is supposed to be, that's a Karen Worth. So next up we have volleyball. Coach Pennington couldn't be here tonight, but I'm going to read her blurb for her. We can have the volleyball players. Oh, Ariana. Oh, you're here. Actually, Ariana Lone is going to read the blurb tonight. So Ariana, it's all there, and then you can just read the players. So that's her blurb. Yeah, and then you can announce the players.
Wildcat Volleyball had another successful season with a young team, led by veterans Ariana Lone and Van Chilchi. The Wildcats continue to make WB history. This past season, one of their biggest accomplishments was defeating a D1, a D2, and a D3 team in the same week. It was a very difficult week schedule-wise, but they handled it very well and got the job done. Another first for our program was receiving the highest ranking to date from the MIAA. We started off at 6 in D4. We ended up beginning the tournament at 7, which gave us home court advantage for 2 matches. WB was dominant in the first 2 matches, winning both 3-0. These wins put us in the Elite 8 once again. The last first for the young team was taking a set from the eventual D4 champions, East Bridgewater. WB had made it to the Elite 8 3 times previously in prior seasons. We were never able to take a set from our opponent. For this team to take a set from the future champion was an amazing accomplishment. Looking forward to what this team will accomplish next. Evangeline Hilchi, Senior Honorable Mention, SCC All-Star. Ariana Lone, Senior SCC All-Star, First Team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic. Joanna Garcia, Junior. Kira Kogavin, SCC Team Sportsmanship Award. Amy Dangoya, Sophomore. Ella Holden, Sophomore. Abigail Kellogg, Sophomore. Elena May, Sophomore. Jasmine Polson, Sophomore. Emma Abbott, 9th grade. Julia Auger, Freshman. Emma Milton, Freshman. Kiara Morales, Freshman. Raylan Gifford, 8th grade. Sophia Kublis, 7th grade. Thank you.
Great job, Ariana. Nice job. And next up, we have girls basketball, and on deck is gymnastics.
Alrighty, the girls varsity basketball team had a fantastic year, finishing the season 13-9 and making it to the Sweet 16 of the MIAA tournament. A few game highlights from the season were our big comeback win at Holbrook, our big-time senior night win against Holbrook as well, and of course our home tournament win against Mashpee in front of this great crowd. The girls also came together for a few great causes this season. They helped run a toy drive for Toys for Tots around Christmas time and donated them to kids in need. Big thank you to Officer Regan for helping set that up. They also hosted their second annual Coaches vs. Cancer Night against Blue Hills. It wasn't only just a great win, but they also worked together for the second year to raise over $1,000 for the American Cancer Society, which was awesome. A huge thank you to our seniors, Alexis Adamopoulos, Kayla De Silva, Mackenzie Ryan, and Sammy O'Neill, whose impacts on our program will last for years to come. All right. First, our senior, Alexis Adamopoulos, senior captain, Kayla De Silva, senior captain and SEC honorable mention, as well as second team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic, Sammy O'Neill. Senior captain and SEC Sportsmanship Award recipient, Mackenzie Ryan. Junior, Sarah Florio, also SEC Honorable Sportsmanship, Jill Bouvier. Sophomores, SEC All-Star and second team All-Scholastic, Alyssa Caldera. Brianna De Palma, Allie Edgerly. SEC and Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic Honorable Mention, Brooke Ryan, Kayla Walker, Regan Bryant, Emma Kroos, and Lily Morales. Congrats, ladies. Up next is girls gymnastics. On deck is girls ice hockey.
So Coach Cudworth couldn't be here tonight, so I'm going to read his speech. Our 2025-26 season was one for the books. We dominated our way to a 10th straight Cranberry League championship, extended our streak to 13 consecutive MIAA South Sectional Tournament appearances, and powered through to earn our 10th MIAA State Tournament berth. The team continues to raise the bar, build a legacy, and prove what championship culture is all about. Congrats! So we have Olivia Mallard, Mia Gunnison, and Abigail Arell. Congratulations! Next up, we have girls ice hockey, and on deck is winter cheer. Are they good? Coach Kreitz couldn't make it tonight, so I'm going to do his blurb. Oh, you can do it. Oh, all right. The Webb Girls Ice Hockey team demonstrated perseverance, dedication, and resilience throughout the winter season. Competing a challenging schedule, the team finished with a 2-13 record while continuing to grow, compete with determination every time they stepped onto the ice. West Bridgewater was proudly represented by Mackenzie Belvin and Sydney Muller, whose commitment, teamwork, and positive attitude helped contribute to the success and culture of the program. Their efforts exemplified what it means to be a student athlete and they represented West Bridgewater with pride throughout the season. Please join us in recognizing Mackenzie and Sydney and congratulating the entire Webbs Girl Ice Hockey team on their hard work. So then we have winter cheer. So winter cheer is up, and then boys winter track is on deck. All right, girls, come out. Okay. Hi, everyone, again. Here's my winter cheer team. For the winter season, I had the pleasure of welcoming back many familiar faces from the fall, along with some new additions who quickly became part of our team. This season brought its fair share of challenges, including the injury to one of our main bases and a few concussions for a couple of the girls. But these athletes showed incredible resilience. They stepped up, adapted, and worked together to pivot their routine in preparation for competition. While we didn't advance past our qualifier, their determination, teamwork, and growth were truly something to be proud of. They performed with heart, supported one another, and represented our program with strength and spirit. My captains for winter, Jay Chamois, Kiera Smith, and then the rest of the team, Eva Nutt, Jayla Dormis, Shay Martinez, Juliana Liancello, Elisa Xavier, Joanna Baroud, Addie Maloney, Emmy Pimentel, Liara Rocha, Alexandra Metherall, and Evie Leach. Next up is boys winter track, and on deck is girls winter track. I know. Just make sure, yeah, I'll be speaking to the mic. It seems to be a little.
This
Yeah,
one?
oh, yep, that one.
Ready? Oh, where's my, okay. Got it. Okay, so I think we can all agree that the winter track season lived up to its name this year, seeing as a little after the new year, the track was buried under snow, and we had to make do with, get creative with our workouts for the rest of the season, using the fitness room, running around the school, running up and down the stairs. So credit to all these kids who were able to make that happen. We had a lot of excellent results this year. We were competitive in the league meets. We had several athletes who won medals in the league championship meet. Also notable was we had 2 sub-5 minute milers this year. For the first time in the 9 years that I've been coaching winter track, we finally had a boy qualify for the D5 meet in the hurdles. And as our spring coach mentioned earlier, there was his outdoor 4x800 team set a record, and that also happened. The same 4 boys set an indoor 4x800 record. Okay, so for winter track, we had senior Anthony D'Agostino, senior Achilles Gomes, senior Peyton Apoku Mensah, junior Cam Prates, junior Jason Gothage, who was SCC honorable mention, junior Jude Tate, who was SCC honorable mention,
Sophomore Alex Kelly, who was an SCC All-Star, second team All-Enterprise All-Scholastic. Sophomore Tyler Thorenson. Sophomore Caleb Watson. Freshman Lucas Broch. Freshman Connor Driscoll. Freshman Matthew Navin. Freshman Nico Robinson, and freshman Sam Stapleton. Congratulations to all these boys. Winter track. Next up is girls winter track. On deck is golf. I live in my own little world.
Hello.
Hello. Girls Winter Track was a small but cohesive team this year. With no seniors, our 7 freshmen and 4 middle schoolers were led by team captains, juniors Kate Estrino, Chloe Gauthier, and Sarah Dietrichson. We went 1 for 3 with our big win coming against Bourne. Our conference meets took place at Wheaton College, where frequently our top hurdlers, Kate Estrino, Chloe Gauthier, and Alana Fidalgo, would sweep our competition. At our league meet, Kate took first place overall in hurdles, making her the league hurdle champion and securing her place at the B5 States meet. Sarah led our shot put and distance teams, and Chloe was our only WB athlete to compete in both long jump and high jump this season. Our returning freshmen were key not only in carrying us through sprints, distance, and field events, but in helping our new middle schoolers adjust to the team. Both freshmen and middle schoolers were adventurous in trying multiple new events to make our team as competitive as possible. We competed in bigger meets at both Reggie Lewis Center and the track at New Balance, and our athletes were focused and tenacious, securing one PR after another. I'm proud of and grateful for the way these girls came together this season with positive attitudes and support for each other. So our team, our juniors, Kate Estrino won SEC All-Star and second team Enterprise All-Scholastic. Captain Sarah Dietrichson and Captain Chloe Gauthier. Chloe won SEC Honorable Mention. Our freshmen were Gabrielle Amaro, Charlotte Farrell-Friend, Alana Fidalgo, Severiana Pacheco, Emma Pope, Abigail Rudolph, and Riley Turner. Alana won SEC Honorable Mention, and Emma won SEC Sportsmanship Award. We had 1 8th grader new to track, Sahara Knight Galloway, and we had 3 7th graders, Daenerys Fernandez, Stacy Murphy, and Isabella Pacheco. Great job this season, guys. Next up is golf, and on deck is football.
All right. The golf team had a much improved season from the previous year, and it was against some extremely tough competition with competing against teams that won the Massachusetts State Championship and the individual state championship. We managed to come in second place in our conference and qualify for the tournament. Aiden Delahoy was once again a SCC All-Star, and Kyle Craven and Matthew Walsh were honorable mention. Patrick Harrington received the Sportsmanship Award. That's your golf team. Next up is football, and on deck is boys basketball. All right, for football this year, the West Bridgewater football team had a great season. With the most challenging schedule the team has played to date, the Wildcats finished with a 9-2 overall record, winning the South Coast Conference for the first time since joining the conference. The team made it to the MIAA Elite Eight and beat East Bridgewater 35-0 on Thanksgiving Day. The coaches would love to thank the seniors for all their hard work and dedication to the program. I also just want to say about the group of seniors, not only did they do well on the field and raise the bar on the field, they also did a great job in school, as you can see from where they're all going to college. So congratulations to all the seniors. Okay, now for the letters. Okay, Ryan Nunes, captain, SEC All-Star, MFC, MHSFCA Divisional All-Star Team, Patriot Ledger, All-Scholastic. Colin O'Neill, Ty Holmes, SEC MVP. Team MVP, Boston Herald All-Scholastic, Boston Globe All-Scholastic, Divisional All-State, and First Team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic. Armani Baptista Pereira, SEC All-Star. Jacob Smith, SEC Sportsmanship. Cole LaCornick, SEC All-Star. Tommy Polidori, SEC All-Star. Second Team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic. Patrick Stanton. Sean Hancock, SEC Honorable Mention. Jonathan Sherville, Divisional All-State. Gage Turner, SEC All-Star, Divisional All-State, Boston Globe All-Scholastic, Honorable Mention. Sam Papat, Anthony Thrasher, Rajan Burks, Hayden Raza, Jason George, Ben Dowdle, Gio Fonts, Stanley Marceline, Christian Sanchez, Kevin Kierton, Dylan Fernandez, Jacob Betancourt, Nick Navin, Isaiah Honore, Jude Tate, Jack Nealon, Cole Seckinger, Connor Bythrow, Calvin Pike, Ben Nealand, Andrew Hohengasser, Dylan Spadia, Bryce Gagney, Dio Baptista Pereira, Jake Callahan, Nathan Gomez, and Will Jared. Next up, boys basketball, on deck baseball.
How's it going? The boys varsity basketball team had an amazing year, finishing the season 17-8 and making the program's first Final Four appearance and school appearance in the MIA tournament. This group was very special as they helped build a new culture within the program and paved the way for future success. Our playoff run was a memorable experience that these players will never forget, and it was accomplished by playing the game the right way and having trust in one another. I can't thank our seniors enough for being coachable and for what they have brought to this program, and I cannot wait to look forward to the future. We have a couple honorable mentions here, some All-Star awards. Armani Lorette was an SCC honorable mention. Lamar Valentina was an SCC All-Star Enterprise Player of the Month, second team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic. Jack Garces was an SCC All-Star, 1,000-point scorer, Boston Herald All-Scholastic, first team Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic, and Mass Coach Association, Red Auerbach, first team. J.J. McLean was SCC Honorable Mention and Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic Honorable Mention, as well as Ben Stapleton being Patriot Ledger All-Scholastic Honorable Mention. Thank you very much.
Next up is baseball, and on deck is boys soccer.
I was going to come in and say that we could keep DUI, and then now we didn't. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. All right, perfect. I'm a good spitballer, so this should be fine. Jen, am I good to go whenever? All right. All right, so the 2026 baseball season had a lot of ups and downs, especially with the first 10 games of our season weren't over 60 degrees. Some baseball weather that we had. The team finished 5-15. We got hot at the right moment. We made the tournament. Our season was highlighted with wins with beating Dighton Rehoboth for the first time in school history on senior night, beating St. Bernard's with a Charlie Mallett throwing a no-hitter the first game of the playoffs on Sunday. We had two league all-star honorable mentions with Anthony Enos and Nick Navin, with Anthony Enos winning the team sportsmanship award. This was a very special group for me. With last year not having any seniors, this is my first time losing seniors this year. These 7 seniors helped shape what I hope West Bridgewater baseball is going to become. So a round of applause for these guys. Can I just read off the names? Read off the names. All right, so senior Ben Dowdle, captain senior Jack Garces, senior Ben LaGrice, manager Desmond Lamar, senior Aiden Masari, captain senior Ryan Nunes, manager Sean Petrus, senior Thomas Polidori, captain senior Jacob Smith, juniors Anthony Enos, Nate Gruder, Charlie Mallett, Nick Navin, and Alex Noonan, sophomores Baylon Brown and Anthony DiMaggio, freshmen Lucas Braque, Michael Denson, Miles Masari, and Russ Regan, and Zach Smith, and 8th grader Sean Marinelli.
Next up is boys soccer, and on deck is boys ice hockey.
Okay, the boys soccer program had a successful season this past fall, winning 11 games, finishing second in our division in the league, and returning to the state tournament. Senior Aiden Masari and juniors George Baroud, Jason Gothage, Kyle Lyman, and Brendan Marinelli provided outstanding leadership for what is still a fairly young team. I would like to recognize and thank coaches Sam Raffle and Mike Hyde for everything that they do for the players and the program. And finally, congratulations to our graduating senior Aiden Masari. Thank you for your leadership, dedication, and everything that you've done over the last 4 years to help rebuild the program. We have South Coast Conference Sportsmanship, Aiden Musari, George Baroud, Jason Gothage, SEC Honorable Mention All-Star Kyle Lyman, Preston McDonald, Charlie Mallett, SEC All-Star, Second Team Enterprise All-Scholastic, EMAS All-Star Brendan Marinelli, Andrew Perry, SEC Honorable Mention All-Star Ben Stapleton, Greg Joseph, James Brown, Jackson Capoli, Miles Musari, Nico Robinson, Brendan Lewis, Carter Rowe, Sam Schneeweiss, Owen Seckinger, SEC All-Star and Second Team Enterprise All-Scholastic Drew Spadia, Sean Marinelli, and D'Antonio Powell. Next up is boys ice hockey, and on deck is lacrosse.
Boys ice hockey. Hello, everybody. I'm here for the boys ice hockey team. The Webb boys hockey team qualified for the state tournament for the third time in 5 years. We played a very competitive schedule and battled in almost every game. Senior captain Braden Bates and senior assistant captain Jack Pimentel were named to the South Shore League All-Star team, and both players ended their great careers with outstanding stats. Braden was a 5-year starting goaltender that exceeded over 3,000 saves and a save percentage of nearly 90%. Jack led the team this year in total points and finished his career with 40 goals and 27 assists. I also want to acknowledge senior captain Brian Westerland, who transitioned to defense 2 seasons ago to help fill in a much needed void. He did a tremendous job with his effort and physical presence. I look forward to the continued relationship of the co-op between East Bridgewater and West Bridgewater. I'm excited for what the future holds for boys ice hockey and Webb. I'd like to name off our players here. Captains Braden Bates, Jack Pimentel, Brian Westerland, Noah Holland, Ryan Ganesh, Jake Callahan, Ryan Callahan, Zach Tyler, Connor Belvin, and Shane O'Neill. Thank you, everybody. I think I'm it.
Our lacrosse team, our players are playing right now in the round of 32 against Hull over at East Bridgewater, so they could not make it. We were hoping maybe they'd be able to make it here for the end. But I did want to just read, and I will share this with them too. The coach did share a blurb, and I'd like to read it to you now. The 2026 Webb Boys Lac season has been a special one for everyone involved. It has been a culmination of all the hard work these boys have put in over the last 3 years. It's very rare to see co-ops compete at a high level, which was evident when we first started in the spring of 2024, when we ended the season 3-13. Each year we have continued to elevate our play. Last year they were 8-10 and qualified for the tournament as a 26th seed. This year they finished 11-7, qualifying for the 12th seed, hosting a first round tournament game. The sacrifices from players like Braden Bates, Jack Pimentel, and Andrew Perry are the reason we are in the position we are today to compete. The growth on the field does not compare to the relationships we have built off the field. These players have built lifelong friendships that would never have been possible if it wasn't for this co-op. While I was on leave, our WB athletes were constantly reaching out, telling me they missed me, all things you only dream of as a coach. I will never forget the look on Jack Pimentel's face while he sprinted over to meet my daughter for the first time on the practice field. This is a special group of young men that are going to do great things in life, and I am forever grateful I had the opportunity to serve them as the coach. So certainly we hope they're doing well, and we'll keep you updated on their status. And we had Braden Bates, Jack Pimentel, Andrew Perry, and Liam Crowell that were competing on that team. So thank you so much. That's going to wrap up the sports portion of it. And next, I just want to take a moment to recognize our MIAA student ambassadors. We had 3 student ambassadors that were chosen. They're here to help me to kind of be that go-between between the MIAA and myself, and encouraging them to bring back, information from the MIAA. They met students all across Massachusetts. This initiative seeks to provide students from each MIAA member school with the opportunity to become involved and educated in the MIAA association structure. So I certainly appreciate their help and take their feedback. And we had, if you guys don't mind just coming up for a quick picture, we had Thomas Polidori, Jill Bouvier, and Sophia Hume. So we've had some seniors that earned our varsity jackets this year. As you know, we kind of changed it a little bit, so seniors are getting them awarded to them at the Athletic Awards Night. All other individuals, the underclassmen that have earned them, we will do that probably the end of September, beginning of October. So Mr. Reddington and myself will be reaching out to you to make sure we have all that information, and we will get those ordered for you. So I'd like to introduce our jacket award winners, which was Olivia Phillip, Jasmine Lawler, Lamar Valentina, Matthew Walsh, you guys can come on up, Stanley Marcelin, come on up, and then Zachary Folger, which was already given his at the beginning of the ceremony tonight. So congratulations, you guys. You can put them on and we'll take a picture right in front here. Congratulations. Next, we have our senior plaques. So if a senior is a letter winner and they participate as a senior and has participated in at least 3 other seasons, they receive a plaque to display all earned athletic awards. So please hold your applause till the end. I'm going to call the students up. You can grab your plaque and then just stand in front of the screen here and we'll take your picture. Aiden Musari. You can come on up and grab your plaque. Alexis Adopoulos, Olivia Phillip, Amara Debella, Anthony D'Agostino, Achilles Gomes, Ariana Lone, Armani Baptista Pereira, Evangeline Hilchi, Jack Pimentel, Jacob Smith, Jag Garces, Kayla De Silva, Kerry Gomes, Mackenzie Ryan, Olivia Milton, Peyton Apoku Mensa, Bailey Anderson, Benjamin Dowdle, Benjamin LeGrice, Braden Bates, Brian Westerland, Colin O'Neill, Elena Jenkinson, Hayden Raza, Ryan Nunes, Samantha O'Neill, Samuel Papat, Sean Hancock, John Petrus, Thomas Polidori, Tyler Holmes, and Zachary Folger, which we gave him his earlier today. Congratulations, everybody, and thanks for everything you do for West Bridgewater Athletics. We wish you all the best. Congrats, everyone. We wish you all the best. So we're winding down here. We have two final awards that are given out. And the first one I'm going to start with is called the Thompson Award. So a little bit about this award. Richard Thompson is an alumni of West Bridgewater High School who played basketball and ran cross country and track in the 1970s. He was the lead runner on the 1973 championship cross country team. Mr. Thompson created this award for the male and female athletes who have earned the most letters during their high school career. So the male winner of the award is Jack Garces. And the female award goes to Amara DeBella. Congrats, you guys. Congratulations. Okay, so our final award of the evening is the Robert Dwyer Award. And here's a little bit about this award. Bobby Dwyer exemplified the meaning of the word respect. He had respect for every human being he came in contact with. Bobby Dwyer performed above and beyond expectations in football, basketball, and baseball. And as a result of his contributions to his school as a student, an annual Coaches Award was credited in 1969. This award is given each year to the graduate who best exemplifies the character of Bobby Dwyer. And our male athlete is Jag Garces. And our female athlete winner is Congratulations. Well, that concludes our evening, and I want to thank everybody and wish everybody the best. Have a great night. Let's go, Wild!